welcome to ThinkGeek This Week. I'm Bianca, and this is... Bob.
Oh, Jeff.
Oh,
That's
Jeff.
me. Hello, happy Friday.
I always forget that one. I've never met him before in my life. Welcome back. Thank you again for joining us. Today I have a computer in my lap because the man who is behind the curtain, who generally answers all of your comments, is not here. So please bear with us a little bit as we sort of live monitor your comments. But this means that as you say things, we will see them hopefully and respond. So if you have any questions or want to talk about anything that we're talking about, just let us know. We are joined today by quite a few guests, actually.
By lots of fuzzy friends.
But our third co-host here is Timmy. This is a golden Timmy. This is a very special Timmy, in fact. Golden Timmys are only given out to people who win contests at our ThinkGeek IRL stores, and also internally, ThinkGeek employees get golden monkeys when they win like awards at our employee 11Zs is what we call them. They're like all hands meetings, or every anniversary you get another golden Timmy. So this is my golden Timmy.
The green screen's being weird with him. Do you want to hold him close up real quick?
Okay, let's
That's really strange, isn't it?
Look at that. Look at that golden Timmy. He's perfect.
He's very gold. I promise he's not a gray ghost.
He's not an invisible Timmy?
No, he's not an invisible ghost.
That's funny.
Oh boy, I see him. He is really not showing up. It's because he's very reflective. But anyway, I'm holding this ghost Timmy, which you get at 10 years, I think is the ghost.
Yeah, you get the ghost Timmy.
Yeah, that's the ghost anniversary is 10 years. Like, year 1 is wood. Year 10 is ghost. What did you get on your 10th anniversary? Or what are you planning on, Jeff, for the ghost year?
You know, maybe a ghost cat.
A ghost cat?
Yeah, we're
That's
cat
a really
people.
good choice.
We're cat people, so I think a ghost cat would be good.
Ghost cat. We also have some other things that we're joined by. This is a very polite Yeti. No, I'm just kidding. This is the Demi guys from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And Jeff, you have a very normal bear that is
just
perhaps
like wearing
a Christmas
really like
hat.
really mild-mannered and totally normal bear.
It feels like he's not as mild-mannered anymore, Jeffrey. Oh my god, that is terrifying. I don't like that at all.
What? He's just a bear.
He is just a bear. This is our Feisty Pets Christmas bear. He has been on the site all this week. You may have noticed him. There was an amazing video that starred Aaron, our our fourth co-host, our person behind the other curtain. There are a lot of curtains in this office.
It's funny, there's no walls or cubes, just curtains everywhere.
And she stars in the video, and it's very funny. But we'll talk about him in a little bit. But what you do need to know is the Christmas bear is what you are going to win today if you sign up. I'm about to post the links in all of the chats. Here we go. There we go. Win some stuff.
Behind the scenes on how social works here at ThinkGeek.
I too have a computer. I've just positioned mine out of frame.
I ran out of apple cartons.
We have some wooden boxes. Stuff. We have, however, run out of them.
So anyway, there should be a link now in the description, or I'm sorry, in the comments of the video. If you click that link, it will prompt you to enter some information. You'll be entered to win this amazing Christmas bear.
A totally normal, very friendly Christmas bear that never does anything weird at all.
Never does. That's just how bears look.
I mean, to be honest, of all the feisty pets, bears getting a little snarly and snarky is probably about as legit as it gets. In Twitch chat, I see Bodie says, "Love that Ermagerd Kurt shirt." This is a gift with purchase available on our site right now. Unfortunately, it is not as warm as a real ugly sweater. It's just designed like an ugly sweater, and it is
those ugly shirts.
Yeah, it's an ugly shirter. I don't know, but anyway,
I think it's very cute. But
I like the design too, but unfortunately, not quite as warm as a sweater.
It is covered up by your man shawl.
That's marked to you.
That's a shawl.
Savage.
I want this to go on the record that Jeff is wearing a shawl today. And
look,
we still appreciate him here.
Internet. The thing is this. It's like 40 degrees in Virginia today here.
It's very cold.
And the office here is usually within 2 to 3 degrees of the outside temperature. So if it's 40 degrees outside, it's usually like 44, 45 inside. And if it's like 100 degrees outside, it's about 97 usually in here. So it's you have to dress for the inside like you're dressing for the outside. It's a great time.
True. Speaking of the cold weather, we actually launched our holiday gift center this week. So if you are in need of the ultimate geeky gift, or you want to treat yourself, or you need some holiday decorations for your geeky tree, we have you covered. There should be plenty of areas to enter our gift center on ThinkGeek.com. I believe there's one like directly in your face in the carousel right now. So if you need gifts, things for yourself, you just want to get something on sale, or you need some decorations, we've got you covered. We're ready for the holidays. They are coming so much sooner than you could possibly think, and we are in full holiday mode here. So to me, it's been Christmas for like 2 weeks. Christmas is like a 2 month it's like marathon sprint.
If you work for a retailer,
yeah.
Christmas is your life starting in something like August.
Yeah.
And by the time like the real actual holiday season rolls around, everybody is legitimately the Grinch.
Yes.
Because we've had like 4 months of holidays.
But then we get actual Christmas, like fun Christmas with families and our office holiday party. Our office holiday party is in January because during Christmas season, we're like, nose to the grindstone, constant work. Stop making the bear make a face, Jeffrey.
I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about?
Oh, gosh. So we get to have our actual, like, fun time Christmas in January, and that is what I am looking forward to.
Also going on.
Oh, no. Beck is wondering why Aloy is shooting our beautiful twerk bot. I just want to say she's actually shooting me in the back. She would never shoot a twerk bot.
Never.
We'll go over those a little bit later. But we launched the Holiday Gift Center. It's awesome. You should check it out. And
Do you know what the link is? ThinkGeek.com/gifts.
ThinkGeek.com/gifts. I did know
easy.
that. I just needed someone to remind me.
Also going on this week, an unusual holiday that is kind of picking up some steam, Singles Day, which is 11/11. This is a holiday that originated in China a number of years ago, and it actually started out as Bachelor's Day. It has morphed. It then became Singles Day, and now it's become just like the catch-all holiday. And I think originally, it was started by a group of students as a means to sort of say, hey, we're single and that's cool. Let's go out and do stuff together while other people are doing their sort of romantic holiday. Let's just go have fun as friends. And we think that's a pretty cool holiday, but it's grown and it's extended beyond those borders, and now it's also, it's about you being the only one person who's you. It's also a holiday that people go meet other people. A bunch of people in China have begun even getting married on Singles Day. So
that's the really weird.
It's kind of like the antithesis of being single. I don't know. Look, it's about fun and having fun and being glad that you're you no matter who you are, I guess, and do stuff with your friends. But also, my friends, buy some stuff.
But also buy some stuff. So in the grand tradition of other such fine holidays and celebrations as Black Friday and Cyber Monday, Singles Day is a holiday in which people treat yourself, I suppose. And so you can find our Singles Day markdowns. We have over 50 items that are marked down, I believe up to 40% off on our site right now. If you want to learn more about Singles Day, number one, you can go to thinkgeek.com/blog and read a fantastic article that somebody wrote about Singles Day. I don't know who that was, but whoever it is, great. And if you want to shop our Singles Day sale, it's at thinkgeek.com/singles-day. And there's a whole bunch of great stuff on there, including Orpheus, the saddest music robot, sort of similar to our TwerkBot. And I'm not sure if TwerkBot's on there or not, but Orpheus is. And Orpheus is a lot of fun if you want to build one of our little wooden guys. We have a few DIY robot kits. There's one that's like a flower that blooms. We have a lot of different options.
Seymour, which is Orpheus's sad dog.
Yes.
But they're fun. They take a while. They're not terribly hard to build. They're not terribly easy to build, but they're not hard. I would say they're.
Yeah, he's pretty intricate if you look.
Yeah, they're. I mean,
we'll talk about him in a bit. I have his actual stats written down, which I can share, and it'll give you a little bit of insight on
strength 42, HP,
twerking over 9,000.
I wish I did have those stats because I do want to know what his stats would be. I think it would be like Dex maybe.
What class would
1,000?
he be in D&D? Is the question.
I mean, certainly not a rogue.
A bard?
He's a bard. He's a
performer.
He's a bard.
So anyway, that's Singles Day. It's Singles Day itself is on 11/11. It was picked based on that date because the ones are singles and the
Heyo.
Look, I didn't name the holiday, guys. I just work here. So it's the translation from Chinese actually translates directly to Bear Sticks Holiday. So 1/1/1/1 bunch of sticks. Look at that. Funny how that works out.
Bear sticks?
Yeah, like bears.
Okay.
But we've got a bunch of great stuff on sale, and you should check it out.
Yeah, it is also Veterans Day and Remembrance Day, as a lot of you are pointing out, which is always a great day to remember and honor those who have served, and we really appreciate their service, but we don't necessarily feel comfortable maybe making that into a sale, so we found this really awesome holiday, which is, really cool to celebrate and maybe broaden our horizons a little bit. So that's why we chose to sort of go for Single Day.
Absolutely. We also talked a little bit last week about dogs. As sometimes we do.
We did talk about dogs, and that's because...
Aaron says talk more about dogs. Okay.
Talk more about dogs.
So dogs are canines.
Our viewer count is climbing. Dogs are good. Okay, we have a holiday costume contest, a Halloween holiday costume contest. Yes, it may feel like Halloween was so long ago, but in fact it really wasn't. And
it was 10 days ago.
Yeah. And we had our Halloween dog costume contest here at the office, and then we released those pictures onto Instagram and created sort of like a Halloween costume dog bracket. It was like March Madness, except it was dogs and costumes, and everyone voted, and the winner of that costume contest was Indiana Jones, which you might think is Indiana like the state. No. Indy, like I-N-D-I-E space Anna, A-N-N-A Jones. So this is Lady Indiana Jones, and she was dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow, and she was voted by our fans as the cutest dog. And so today she celebrated with some awesome treats, and we got this adorable boomerang. And congratulations, Indiana, for being the most adorable puppy in our office, which I would just like to say, there was some hard competition.
Yeah. Didn't she also win the office vote?
I believe she did, so she just clean sweep.
Yeah, swept the competition.
Yeah, so that's just a little sort of brief look into life here at the ThinkGeek office, where it's just a bunch of dogs and curtains, apparently, and ghost cats, and that's all we've really got going for us.
Yeah, okay. Well, on that note of nonsense.
And that's it. Goodbye.
Yeah, adios, everybody. Bye. We're done. No, we're not. Just kidding. Haha. We did have some crazy, fun, geeky things that happened this weekend.
We did.
This week in Geek. What happened?
I'm sure the thing that's on everyone's mind is this awesome Star Wars news that just hit last night. There's a lot to sort of cover, but the biggest one is that we're going to get a new original trilogy in the Star Wars universe directed by Rian Johnson. And I did have to look up how to say his name, because up until now I have been saying Rian, and I don't know why I thought that's what his name was.
That's probably wrong, I think.
It is definitely wrong. Anyway, this is Rian Johnson, who wrote The Last Jedi, and this really seems like a huge vote of confidence from Disney and Star Wars. I mean, if they think that The Last Jedi was so good that they gave Rian Johnson his own trilogy to direct, my guess is that means that Last Jedi is going to be like mind-blowingly awesome, which makes me even more stoked, which I did not think was possible. So we get this brand new trilogy within the Star Wars universe. We don't know anything about it yet, except that it's going to be, Rian Johnson is at the helm, and that it's sometime in the future. We don't even have a year yet, but it's really, really exciting. We get to follow just a bunch of new heroes. This is completely separate from the Skywalker saga. And I'm really just excited to explore these new stories. I really loved Rogue One and seeing a story that was, somewhat related to what we know and love, but just almost in a completely different direction. So I loved it, and I love just more and new, and it's great. There's more to love. What's not to love?
That's right. More is more.
More is more. We also have a new Star Wars TV series, which is coming to Disney's upcoming streaming service. There's no date yet for that either, but they did announce that Star Wars is coming back to TV. We don't know whether it's going to be live action or a animated show, but I think I think it's going to be live action. I think they're really going to take that plunge. They're going really heavy into this Disney streaming service, and this is going to be the show I think that's going to really try and get everyone to jump on board.
Yeah, could well be. What do you want?
Yeah.
Internet? Do you want
What do you want?
What do you want, Internet?
What do you want from us?
Would you like to see a live-action Star Wars show or an animated one?
Yeah, Dylan
Let us
says
know in the comments.
more, and then says more Star Wars. How many Star Wars do we have? How many wars are there in our stars? Who knows?
Lots of stars, guys. There could be a whole lot of wars.
A whole lot of wars.
Okay, so next up, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. So the script that we have here is not really a script, it's more of an outline.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to read it for you guys because it's really good.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It says topic, Jeff talks about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? I don't know, I just write scripts. But I bet Jeff does. So hopefully he'll talk about it here because I can't really prompt him with information. It's cryptocurrency? Okay, so
Okay,
that's
so
my
for
favorite.
the record, I write our script. There were a lot of holiday meetings this week. I did not have time to research properly this Bitcoin information, so I was just hopefully leaning on Jeffrey.
Listen, I wasn't going to rat you out for writing the script. I was just saying it was in the script and it was, things happen. Who knows? Who knows? What's cryptocurrency? Okay, so Bitcoin.
Well, we'll all learn something today now, won't we?
So Bitcoin is essentially a decentralized cryptocurrency that is built and lives on the internet. And the idea behind it is that there are a finite number of Bitcoins. There are 21 million of them that can ever be mined.
You have 20 million.
No.
I don't think you would work.
That would be really cool if I did. I would be like something like a gazillionaire, I believe. That would that would be it.
That's fake.
No, if you had 20 million of them, you'd just be a gazillionaire. They need to invent new numbers for you. So
Bitcoin is fake money, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Okay, well that's fine. The people on the internet are smarter and they know better. So anyway, all of the coins, there's sort of like a decay model on the coins. So at the beginning you could mine a lot, and then the rate of mining has slowed down. So it should take until the year 2140 to mine all 21 million of them.
Ooh.
We've mined like 17 million of them now. So recently, Bitcoin has passed a couple of like really huge thresholds. It went past $5,000 a coin. It went past $6,000 a coin. I think it even peaked a little over $7,000. It's down a little bit today. But the news about Bitcoin was really that on the 16th, there was a planned fork in Bitcoin to take it from Bitcoin and Bitcoin to, and 2x, I think it was called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Aaron, exactly, right?
Obviously.
Anyway, for those of you playing along at home, a Bitcoin fork was kind of similar to a stock split. This kind of caused a lot of rifts. The reason that they were forking was essentially due to the technology.
Forking.
Yeah, I know. I hate it when that happens. So, but people got pretty.
What the fork? Am I right?
Oh no, a Good Place reference.
Yeah.
So people were getting a little bit upset about the fork because they didn't know what was going to happen. There's a lot of possibility that in a fork, like in a stock split, that you can sort of really make the value or the price of the asset go real wonky.
I know about stocks.
And anyway, the news is that they canceled it. This is kind of like a big deal.
They were just like, no,
they're like,
not.
LOL, JK. But this is something that had been going on for this fork, hard fork, had been planned for a long time, and there'd been a lot of technology built to support it. Just kind of interesting that the Bitcoin team decided not to do this. So the news has...
Did they say why?
I'm sure it's buried somewhere. I have not heard specifically the reasoning for why. There was a lot of online complaint about the fork. People had a lot of trepidation, thinking that it was probably that one asset would become much more valuable or less valuable than the other one. So that's in a stock split. If you have $100 worth of stock and that's one share, they split it, and then you have two shares and they're worth $50 each.
Right.
In a Bitcoin fork, what they were going to do is say, you have shares of Bitcoin and you have shares of Bitcoin 2x. So two different things, not just twice as many with half the value.
So they just rename it, and they're like, this is different now.
Yeah, so then, but what could happen then
this is a schmaller, not a dollar.
Yeah, so
it's different.
So that kind of got people a little bit confused and upset, and I think, there was certainly a lot more opportunity for destabilization of the price, so they aren't doing it. And that's kind of a big deal. Who knows? Is this the future of money? Is the future of money fake digital cryptocurrencies? Who knows?
I accept my cryptocurrency overlords. It's fine. Just somebody teach me what it means.
More like cryptic currency, am I right?
That is what someone said.
Someone
said that in the comments, and you can't. I think you just stole their material.
Oh, Aaron.
Plagiarism. I think that's illegal.
I was calling it out.
Anyway.
I was just getting the recognition Alex required.
Anyway, if you are at all interested in Bitcoin, I would say do a little bit of reading on it. It's pretty easy to get a little bit involved or a lot involved. It's not as confusing as a lot of people think.
It sounds very confusing, but I would like for someone to please explain it to me in a way that I could understand.
Look, there's Bitcoins.
Sure.
They're imaginary digital currency. There's a finite number of them like gold. You use computers to go through a very complex series of math problems. And essentially those math problems are part of keeping the ledger of Bitcoin. So when you're mining Bitcoin on your computer.
Out of the earth.
Out of the earth. So when you're Bitcoin mining, essentially what you are doing is participating in the accounting process. So the thing that makes Bitcoin appealing for investors, for...
Patrick Burnett says, welcome to Econ 101. I do...
This is maybe 201 because this is Bitcoins. They don't touch Bitcoins in 101.
I'm pretty sure.
But they... the thing that people like about Bitcoin is that every single transaction that has ever happened is kept on record. So when you're mining Bitcoin, you're participating in that process, and essentially you're getting paid from Bitcoins for doing it.
Oh,
so that's it. So there's a finite number of them.
And how many Bitcoins do you own, Jeffrey? It is $1 million?
No, we're not talking about...
It is 11 billion. It's
11
not.
billion.
I still work at ThinkGeek. I could buy... What could I buy with my Bitcoins?
Hold on, there's a stream.
A boat!
No, maybe something like maybe I could probably buy like an Xbox One X off of Bitcoins. I'm not Bitcoin heavy. I just think it's interesting.
Speaking of Xbox One
Yeah,
X.
speaking of it, what happened?
Boy. Hold on, no.
Video games?
We need to preface this. This is now Bianca's video game corner. In previous episodes, it's been Bianca's Overwatch corner or Bianca's Activision Blizzard
hold on,
corner.
guys. We have a weird hiccup with the stream.
Oh, no.
I think it's going to iron itself out.
Alright, well,
yeah, it looks like we're kind of back. Okay.
We're kind of back.
Are we sort of back?
Also, someone says, I forget who.
No picking on Aaron, correct.
No picking on Aaron. Someone said, I think maybe her name was Jennifer, but it's kind of like gone up through the comments, so it's a little down there. Someone said, may the fork be with Bitcoin.
Question from Jill on the stream. How do we get the shirt? I'm assuming you mean my beautiful Ermagerd Kurtz
I think she's referring to my Captain Cat shirt, and the answer is, I don't remember where I bought this, but it's excellent.
Well, this one's from ThinkGeek.
That's true.
And it's a gift with purchase at what, 50?
Yes, I believe so.
So, you can just buy it. Anyway, if you get onto our site and search for Kurtz, K-E-R-T-S, you'll find the shirt, and then you can get it as a gift with purchase when you spend $50.
There you go.
Really easy. They're running out, so you should come get one soon.
Okay, back to the real news. Let's talk about video games because they're my favorite thing. I literally have an entire page of things to talk about because this week has been absolutely insane. The first thing on the docket is, of course, BlizzCon. We sort of covered this last week because it was going on, like the opening ceremony was happening while our stream was live. So I could not watch it live, which made me very sad in my heart, but I did catch up and read everything about BlizzCon, and there is a ton of new stuff coming. Overwatch, we've got Hearthstone, we've got World of Warcraft, we've got StarCraft. There's something for everything from the Blizzard properties, and it's all very exciting. First, let's start with Overwatch. There is a new character. Her name is Moira. She seems like the edgelord version of Mercy, who is one of my favorite characters to play on Overwatch, and I'm very excited for her. She seems really badass, and like Reaper and Mercy had a weird baby, and that's what this is, and I love it. Also, Zenyatta was there. Look, I don't know. Basically, she has orbs, and those orbs, when attached to enemies, do damage, and when attached to allies, heal. And she has this, like, great big, hefty heal beam that is also a damage beam, and that's her ult. She looks really fun. I'm really excited to give her a try and play her. And there were some really amazing Moira cosplays at BlizzCon.
How?
Because they work with Blizzard, and it was amazing, and I loved everything about this, and I wish that I was there. Also for Overwatch, they announced a bunch of stuff about Overwatch League, which is the Overwatch sort of esports chapter. There are a bunch of teams, and they're all basically city-based, and they're slowly rolling out who like the sponsors are and just what Overwatch League is going to look like. I watch a ton of esports that includes League of Legends, and the Worlds were last weekend, so I have to talk about that too.
It was great.
Which I did not even include on this script because I forgot about it, so I'll cover that very quickly. But basically, Overwatch League is really delving deep into esports. I'm really excited to see where it goes and start watching some Overwatch esports and some championships. I'm all about it. World of Warcraft announced their latest expansion, which means it's time to re-up my sub, as I do with every expansion. This time it's Battle for Azeroth. We're getting back to World of Warcraft's roots, going back to the Horde versus the Alliance. For the Horde, if you are an Alliance player, then you should stop watching now because you're a terrible person. Like, it's fine. Maybe I play Horde. It's whatever.
That explains a lot, doesn't it, right? Like, it tells you a lot about Bianca that she plays Horde, doesn't it?
Battle for Azeroth looks amazing. Sylvanas is the current war chief of the Horde, and then we see a little bit of Anduin as the leader of the Alliance, and obviously Sylvanas outshines him in every possible way because she's amazing and beautiful, and the ultimate war chief. Sorry, Vol'jin fans, you're wrong, because she's perfect.
The Horde's war chiefs have really been just declining and declining and declining.
You literally have Anduin, who is the worst at everything.
Did you just see he got away with battle resing his whole team in PvP?
Okay, so in this amazing cinematic, which you should go watch after you finish watching this amazing live video cast, obviously.
It's called a stream, I believe.
It's called a stream. I could not remember what it's called. You should go watch it, and when you do, you will see that Anduin tries to fake being a warrior, and he's like carrying his dad's sword into battle. And
maybe
he's
maybe he's a paladin.
And I was just sitting there the whole time being like, no, my dude, you are a priest. I don't know what you're trying to do. And then, of course, in the middle of the cinematic, he drops his sword and casts the priest bubble and heals everybody, and it looked really cool, but he's still the worst character that's ever been, and Sylvanas is the best, and that's been everything that you need to know about World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. Just kidding, there's a lot of new content coming, including islands, which are basically procedurally generated, always changing scenario content. If you played during Mists of Pandaria like I did, thanks for sticking that out. We were real troopers with that one. And 2, you'll remember scenarios. They're like 3-person dungeon content that you can do with any combination of DPS, healers, and tanks. This time they're procedurally generated. They have really amazing AI upgrades to the enemies that you're playing with, so it feels like you're playing against actual other players. And we're really moving back towards world PvP as like a focus of the expansion, so that's going to be really fun. I am being told that I'm taking too long.
Hold on. There's Warcraft Classic mode.
There's Warcraft Classic that
Jeffrey,
is coming.
don't.
Yeah, Jeff is encouraging me, so I'm just going to keep going. Warcraft Classic servers, basically, if you were a vanilla World of Warcraft player, you are now going to be able to relive that experience because there will be servers that are specifically hosting a version of the game that was its original release, so you'll be able to grind out your attunements.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
And do those 40-man raids and pay a lot of money for your mount, and more power to you. I joined during BC, so it was fine. There are a lot of other cool things. Hearthstone is getting like a bunch of brand new cards and a new expansion, and they're really delving deep into Hearthstone being played competitively. StarCraft 2 is going free to play, so that's really cool.
No, Bianca, this is your Blizzard corner.
So now we're doing a pivot away from Blizzard, even though I can.
So also, there's an Xbox One X. It looks great, everybody.
Who cares? The news is gone.
Xbox One X came out. This is not a Blizzard product. This is a Microsoft product. Xbox One X, a new Xbox console came out this week. The graphics look absolutely insane. I don't actually own one, but it looks very cool. But they're saying it's a little light on the storage side, which is fine because you can just add another hard drive.
Hey, who's this, Bianca? Who's this?
Is Aloy. She's featured in Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds, which is the DLC that came out this week for Horizon Zero Dawn, my favorite game of the year, other than Destiny and Overwatch. and this and that. And
Help.
Hey, let's have this close-up cam. Can we have a close-up cam, Aaron?
Yeah.
Let me show you what's up here, everybody.
I
This is...
I feel like you're just cutting me off.
I
for
think
your
there might be
news.
something to that. Bianca, you might have been paying attention. Good job.
I feel
This
like
is this is one of our new modern icon statues. This is available for pre-order. This is Aloy. Isn't she great?
She
this
is
could
great.
come to your house to live.
And, you know, while you're playing the new DLC that came out this week,
Mm-hmm.
aka Horizon Zero Dawn, The Frozen Wilds, you can have Aloy on your desk and also on your screen. Frozen Wilds looks really cool. I'm going to play it. I'm very excited. And also, you should play
Hey,
it.
Doctor Who.
Hey.
Right? Doctor Who? Am I right?
Okay, I feel
Am
like
I
you're playing me
right?
off the stage, so I'll just let Erin take over. It's fine. She wants to talk about Overwatch anyway.
I would love to talk about Overwatch, except that, more importantly, or equally importantly, we got some, the first look at the 13th Doctor's new outfit, which I am personally very excited about. So let me see if I can run the stream and also be on camera. We're going to take a look here. So this is the close-up, or a close-up view. I am so excited. I know a lot of people are having, are sort of like one way or the other on her new, oops, I almost turned myself off there, on her new outfit there. But I'm very excited. It's kind of like a retro look, which one is in vogue and in fashion, but also like harkens back to classic Who, which I'm really a fan of. So this promo shot that we're looking at right now, I'm super excited about. I'm super excited that there's a female Doctor. That's something that I'm very passionate about. Now, I was hoping for Hayley Atwell, because who doesn't want Peggy Carter to also be the Doctor? But Jodie's also acceptable, of course.
Just acceptable.
Of
No,
course
she's
acceptable.
awesome.
No, I am so psyched. I loved her on Broadchurch, because I will almost watch anything with David Tennant, or that's British, or in general. I
Just
watch a
to
lot
watch
of television.
anything.
I'll watch almost anything. You've got me already. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so pumped. Like when the first promo images start coming out, it just gets me right back in like the Whovian language. I just want to play that theme song while I'm driving. I think I own the soundtrack to the 11th Doctor's like first season, and that is my like I gotta speed somewhere music. It's very good music to speed to. Don't break the law.
Oh
no. But yeah, I'm pumped. What do you think of her new outfit? Are you guys excited for the 13th Doctor? I don't know if Jeff and Bianca know they're still on camera.
We
But...
do.
I do.
I'm reading a lot of the comments. I think Jeff is also reading them.
Yes.
That's why he keeps bringing this up. Someone is talking about the twerk bot. Also, lots of people are saying they're really excited for this new Doctor.
Yeah, thank you.
Talking about, oh no. Some people not huge fans of her outfit. Maybe feeling like it looks a little rainbow bright.
I mean, yeah, but like I really enjoy bright primary colors, so I don't really care.
Look, like what you like.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for her, and I think that like when you first saw Capaldi's picture, or you first saw Matt Smith's picture, and you're like, why are his ears so big? Why does he have a weird bow tie? Like everyone feels protective about a certain Doctor, and change is always hard.
People have opinions.
Yeah, but I really haven't been too disappointed yet, so I kind of trust what's going on, and I'm just excited to see a female Doctor for the most part.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Chester on Twitch says, please show Plumbus. Look, it's just a regular, ordinary Plumbus. It's just like the one you've got in your house.
Like
There's
the one
nothing
that you
special
have,
about it.
It's probably right next to you. Just look at your Plumbus that's right next
It's
to you
just
right
a regular
now.
Plumbus.
Lots
It's also in the other room because it's just a regular Plumbus. I mean, why do we need it here for stream?
I mean, we just have ours, prepping some fleeb juice. Like,
Yeah.
now is not a good time for us.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's just doing whatever. Lots of people asking about the giveaway. Don't forget to enter. There is a link in the comments section of the video you're watching to enter to win your own Feisty Bear. We are getting a lot of people saying that they love them, that their kids love them. Honestly, I think that this is like a Christmas gift that's more for the parents.
Yeah, my youngest, who's 2, was like not super duper into
Not-
the Feisty Bear
I
when he
did
came to
see
the
that
office.
Video, yes.
Yeah.
So, very exciting new Doctor outfit. I think maybe we should go on to the next segment of playing a game. You wanna play a game?
Let's play a game. How do we play this game, Aaron?
Hey guys, hold on. Ready? Here I am again.
Oh,
Hi,
you.
guys. The game we are playing is Spank the Yeti.
Ooh.
It is also, no, hold it up, Jeff. I'm in the frame.
oh.
There you go.
There you go. You have a monitor.
I'm just looking at it wrong. It's not my fault.
He's looking at the other side.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spank the Yeti is kind of like the...
You having a little trouble there,
No, I don't want to knock everything out. I was trying not to spill the cards.
The card game that everyone has played, or the like card game, I guess, that everyone's played. That's like, what's the appropriate way to do it? F, marry, kill.
Hook up, marry, kill.
Yeah,
there you go.
Kiss, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Give him a little smooch.
But more in a Cards Against Humanity sort of look, where you're gonna pick 3 different actions. It could be tickle. It could be play
Action cards
football with. It could be, I don't know, go to the mall with. Just like 3 different actions. And then you're gonna also get 3 different objects or characters, like Selena Gomez, or the Doctor, or Captain Picard, you know, and then the other people around the table have to guess where you would match them up. So we're gonna play a little bit modified rules to make sure that
this
the
is some weird combos.
to make sure that the audience at home can help guess which ones Jeff would pair up or which ones Bianca would pair up.
Mm-hmm.
But normally, everyone playing at the table would do their own version of what they think, and you get points based on how correct you are. So you guys want to pick 3 actions? Jeff, you want to go first?
Yeah, we've got. Okay, so do you want me to read my actions? Just my actions?
Yeah.
Okay. Action number 1. Are we ready?
Yes.
Burp.
Okay, burp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burp. Action number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bury alive.
Bury?
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a U in it.
Sorry, bury alive?
Yes, it's got a U in it. Are you thinking of the
Jeffrey.
things that you eat that come off of a vine?
Jeff.
Like a
Jeffrey.
raspberry? And
Bury alive.
that's not how that's pronounced.
Bury
And the
Nobody
fine.
says bury alive.
Well, people who know how it's spelled do.
Oh my
The
God.
final one is called Bust Ghosts With.
Ooh. I want
It sounds like
that.
maybe somebody didn't shuffle.
Hey,
Oh.
I didn't know I was supposed to because
It's
you
okay.
didn't tell me to.
You're right. I guess I didn't give you.
We sanitized this game for the internet a little bit. Not all of it is. I don't know if any of you saw the box does say 17 and up.
That's not a joke. That's for real.
Yeah, so we've sanitized this for your safety.
For the internet, because we know that the internet is a safe place where nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now are we doing my objects now?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Shakira.
I mean, I would love to bust ghosts with Shakira.
Well, hold
That
on.
would be amazing.
Just you hold on. See what your other choices are.
Okay.
Hey, it's Sheldon Cooper.
So when you say burp as a verb, is it like burping a baby?
Yes.
I mean, it could be young
I
Sheldon.
don't
You never
like
know.
that.
Number 3. International Man of Mystery, Austin Powers.
Oh boy.
So, just to recap, we can bust ghosts with, bury alive, or burp either Austin Powers, Shakira, or Sheldon Cooper.
Let's see. What is that?
These are our choices. Now, so now I pick. Is that what happens, Aaron? Do I pair these up? And I don't tell
No.
anybody?
So now Bianca and the audience are trying to guess who you would burp, who you would bury alive, and who you would bust ghost with.
But I have to decide
Yes,
myself.
you do have to decide yourself, Jeffrey.
Okay, so I think Jeff would burp Sheldon Cooper because he'll probably say, well, wait, first, Jeff, you make your choices.
Oh, my choices are made.
They're made? Okay.
They've been long made.
Okay, so he would burp Sheldon Cooper because that new show came out where he is young, so that's the closest he can get to having like a normal thing. I don't think he wants to burp Shakira, and I don't know who would want to burp Austin Powers. Bury alive, probably Austin Powers because maybe he could get out of it. And then bust ghosts with Shakira because any of those other choices are just worse than Shakira. Who doesn't want to bust ghosts with Shakira because you're wrong? Okay, those are my choices.
Okay, well, the internet's thinking burp Shakira,
What? You're wrong.
bury
Why?
alive Sheldon, bust ghost with Austin Powers.
I do love hearing people say.
Everyone says bus ghost with Austin Powers, I'm seeing.
Does it? Okay,
Like,
so
it
maybe
would
they're
be
just
good.
reading my screen.
should I reveal?
All right, Jeff, let us know.
All right. I'm gonna bury Austin Powers alive
Heck yes!
because he's definitely the most annoying person in this collection of cards.
Okay.
Even more than Sheldon
Even
Cooper.
more than Sheldon Cooper.
Okay.
I am gonna burp young Sheldon
Yeah. Look,
because it seems like the easiest way to go.
I'm 3 for 3 here.
And
busking,
I mean,
Busting goes to
yeah,
Shakira.
if you
And this is the correct.
if you get to bust ghosts with one of these three folks, like maybe there's better people to bust ghosts with than Shakira,
No.
but they're not Sheldon Cooper or Austin Powers.
That's
I don't
fair.
know. I mean, there's that. So
That's
there's my
fair.
3.
Okay, hold on. So I've given this a nice shuffle. Let me get this bottom
Okay.
card as well.
I shuffled them a little, but not enough. Clearly.
I mean, I don't know how well I shuffled them because...
The thing is, we didn't know
That's okay. This was fun.
who the people were.
All right, Bianca. It does appear to be your turn.
It is my turn.
Bianca's shuffling over here rampantly.
Okay, here we go.
So 3 and 3.
I don't know. A lot of people want to bust ghosts with Austin Powers.
They
I'm
do,
sorry.
and look, I respect that, but if you had to bury one of those people alive, it would probably be Austin Powers, because I feel like he could get out of it, probably.
Bianca
I mean,
got
and if he
3.
couldn't, then he wouldn't be in the world
Yeah,
anymore.
Bianca
so.
got 3 points, so that's all that matters. Boy, I did shuffle these, but not enough. Here
That's
we
okay.
go.
There are a lot of cards in there.
Yeah, here we go. For my people,
Yeah.
people first?
No. Do your actions.
My actions
Yeah.
first. Okay. You're going to have to type a lot here, Aaron. Undergo extensive plastic surgery to look
This
like.
could go so badly. I hope you got some good people in there.
Yeah. So, undergo extensive plastic surgery to look like. So, this is someone I want to look like.
Austin Powers, right? Is it Austin Powers?
It's Shakira.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The second is Voodoo Curse.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
God. Spell it.
Yeah,
right?
you spelled it right.
Okay.
Good
All
job,
right.
Aaron.
My favorite one so far. My favorite one. Wear BFF necklaces with.
And these are like
Shakira.
these are like-
Shakira, and Shakira.
these
Why
are like
not?
the things that are like the half a heart that break in half. Is
Yeah.
that the one? Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly. You've got.
So these
it.
are the half a heart necklaces.
Oh my God, my
Perfect.
options are amazing, and none of you are gonna get them right. Okay, here we go.
Mhm.
Godzilla.
Great.
Yep. All right, we've got Godzilla.
Mhm.
Guy Fieri.
Of
Of
course.
course.
Of
Who
course.
else?
Okay, Fury.
Who else?
Who's your third?
George Takei.
Ah.
So let me just quickly.
In defense of Guy Fieri, though, I will say this. Recently, I can't remember. I think it was the wildfires
well,
that were
that's obvious.
the wildfires that were going on recently out on the West Coast. Guy Fieri did host a big food event and fed a lot of people.
Understand the weird.
I think it's look,
Just
he's
funny?
like a loud looking human, and I think he maybe says some stuff. Sometimes it's kind of goofy, but he did a really good thing for a lot of people recently,
He did.
so he
That is
gets
cool.
he gets points for that.
That is cool. Plus, he has the most style and looks around.
Okay, so let's see. Bianca, have you decided your third?
Oh, I have.
Let us see if the audience and Jeff can guess correctly which ones Bianca would have.
I
matched
do
with.
see some very good options here in
Mhm.
the comments, and I support that, but I don't want to influence Jeff because I do not want him to win.
Of course, Bianca.
Well, I mean, if you've got to pick one of these people to undergo extensive plastic surgery to look like, you might as well go Guy Fieri, right? Because he's got a lot of look. You might as well
He's
be
got-
this. You
He's
might as
got a
well be
whole lot of
distinctive.
look.
You might as well just go all in. I mean, I think wearing BFF necklaces with George Takei is the right answer there. He seems like a pretty legitimately awesome dude.
Jeff,
And I
it's
think
like you don't even know me.
I think I'd like to be. Look, I'm just picking for myself. I'm just
No,
picking
no.
the right answers. That's all.
You have to pick for Bianca.
And then
Jeffrey.
you got to voodoo curse Godzilla because otherwise he might stomp on wherever you are. You got to protect yourself
So,
from Godzilla.
John Cornell agrees with you entirely. He says, look like Guy, Voodoo, Godzilla, BFF, George Takei.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, look, the other option that I can see, I think
I mean, you don't get, like, version 2.
No, I'm sticking with version 1. I'm
Okay.
just saying that version 2 is defensible is that you could undergo plastic surgery to look like George Takei, Voodoo Curse Guy Fieri, and then wear BFF necklaces with Godzilla, because having Godzilla as a BFF would be pretty sweet.
Okay, here's what we've got.
These are the correct answers.
These are the correct answers. So undergo extensive plastic surgery to look like? Obviously it's George Takei. That man hasn't aged in a day, and I will absolutely take that. I think that he does have a voodoo curse on him already, and that's why he looks the way that he does, which is perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, so, voodoo curse. Guy Fieri. What's going on with that man? Someone needs to take him down.
The curse is underway. This is what happens. It's a horrible night to have a curse.
I think he might actually be a voodoo witch doctor, which is maybe not the person that you want to curse right out the gate there.
So.
And obviously that means wear BFF necklaces with Godzilla, because why would you not?
Yes.
This was the first one that I picked, and I was like, the other ones just have to come after this.
Yeah.
A giant BFF necklace with Godzilla, his would be so large. Comically large.
I mean, it would be. That's
yes,
true.
someone else. Everyone agrees with me because I'm right.
Oh
always.
my.
Oh my.
Oh no.
All right.
Well, anyway, that's Spank the Yeti. It's a lot of fun. It's available on our site, and it could be yours. There are lots of cards in here.
So many.
This is
Give
our
us some more examples.
This is our sanitized list of object cards. It's like 2 inches thick. I'll read some of these off.
Yeah.
Let me just read. Objects.
Hold on. I'll start, and then you just pick one. So here we go. Wear matching outfits every day for a year with
Harley Quinn.
Excellent. All right. Lightsaber duel with
A steaming pile of poop with googly eyes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd win that duel.
Probably.
Tie to an anthill.
SpongeBob SquarePants. I support.
They'd just go right through him.
That's
then.
fine. But he'd
As
be tied
someone
up on
with
an
children
anthill.
in the house,
They'd
just
just fall off the darn thing.
Yeah.
Tokyo karaoke with.
The elf on the shelf.
Okay. Tossed into a moat of alligators.
Oh, this is me and poor Kevin Hart.
Oh.
Listen.
Poor Paul Blart.
Paul Blart, Mole. Stop.
Share a prison cell with.
Oh, this would be rough too. King Kong.
Ooh, I would not want to share a prison cell.
Yeah.
Share a sleeping bag with.
Another goddamn hipster.
Oh, they wouldn't even want to be in that sleeping bag. All right, last one.
Okay.
Shave.
Bond. James Bond.
Oh, I would not want
That was a scene in a movie.
That was? No. They did other bad things to that poor man. All right, let's put that away. Jeff, I'll put this away while we talk about our first thing.
Perfect.
Oh, we still have to do our slurps.
Yeah, so let's slurp.
You
Slurp first. Are you ready?
I'm ready to slurp.
It's time for Slurp of the Week.
I know I'm no longer posh.
You
Okay,
are now.
slurp of the week. Slurp of the week is, in case you have not encountered this before, is the best thing of the week. Why is
That's
it called
the
a
best
slurp?
thing.
I don't know, because Aaron asked if we could call it a slurp, and I said yes. That's how it works.
Actually, to be fair, I don't even think you said yes at the beginning.
I probably didn't. I just gave in.
Slurp,
Okay,
slurp.
so Bianca? Are you going first? Am I? Who is?
I suppose I will go first because I do see my thing right there
Okay.
on the screen.
Whoever wants to go first.
Bianca,
My
what's your slurp?
slurp of the week is much better than anyone else's slurp of the week has any right to be, and that's because I was able to get my cats to wear the aquarium hood cat box things, and they're amazing. And I was very, very excited that I was able to get my cats to wear these hats and that they were somewhat cool with it. You can tell how excited I am in this very, very bad picture of me where I look really happy about it. But also, look at my gorgeous cats wearing a squid on their head. I love this. It's my new phone background, and it will never change. So, sorry that you have to follow this amazing piece of art, but go ahead, Jeff, I guess.
That's amazing. Yep, that's a thing. Congratulations on your cat hatting.
Thank you. It was so good.
My slurp of the week is a video game. So, some of you may have encountered. It's a lesser known title. It's called Doom 2. There's a vibrant community of modders who have been modding Doom 2 for a long time. And recently, it was on Halloween that it was released, but I only just discovered it this past week. A modder successfully has reimagined Castlevania, the original one for the Nintendo, as a Doom 2 mod. It is called Simon's Destiny, and it is amazing. I have been playing it this week. It is super hard. It is very good, and I think you should play it. If you do a quick Google search for GZ Doom Simon's Destiny, you will have no trouble finding it. It's free. It's amazing. It's probably gonna get DMCA'd pretty soon. So if you do want it, you should probably get it pretty quick. It is not a direct one-to-one recreation of the original Castlevania. It is a re-envisioning of it.
Ooh.
So the levels, I mean, because the original game is, of course, 2D, it's a side-scroller, and the levels don't necessarily translate themselves too well to 3D in this way, but it's a pretty faithful recreation. It's very well done. It looks great, it plays great, and it's amazing, and you should love it too. That's it. That's all I got.
There is someone who says that the cats were not cool with it. I promise you, I did not stick these hats on my cats and make them sit there very upset. They just kind of look upset 90% of the time. That's just their normal face.
This is how cats look?
And if your cat is not cool with putting things on its head, which most are not, then definitely don't force it. But I swear to you, these cats just kind of sat there. They weren't freaking out. They just kind of look upset all the time. That's just their face.
It's just how they do.
Alex on Facebook says their slurp of the week was getting the R2-D2 French press. That's a good slurp.
That's a good slurp.
That's a great slurp. John Fraser, my slurp of the week is Thor effing Ragnarok.
Heck yeah. Aaron talked a lot about that last week. And in fact, in the first draft of the script, I just wrote Aaron talks more about her feelings about Thor Ragnarok, but for some reason that got nixed, and I just don't know why. Alrighty, let us know what your slurp of the week is. Also, heads up, we're closing in on the end of our show, so please get your entries in to win a Christmas bear. Just follow that link in the comments. And
3:55, I will pick the winner, so if you're not in by then, I'll turn it off.
That's 3 minutes from the time that this is going off without the delay.
Yeah.
So, if you would like this adorable Christmas bear that is definitely not evil, then you should get your things in and also check your email.
He's just opinionated. Okay, so let's talk about products, because at the end of the day, we are a store and we like to sell stuff.
We do.
Hey, product number 1.
Christmas bear.
Hey, you've seen this guy before. It's a feisty pet. It's a Christmas bear. He's got this little switch thing on the back of his head. You squeeze it. It does this.
He does that.
Great for scaring children, cats.
Again, I cannot stress, this is more of a gift for you as the parent to terrify your children. His hat does say naughty/nice, so if your kids are on the naughty list, just activate that naughty bear, if you will.
He's very soft and fuzzy.
He is soft
except
and
for the
fuzzy.
plastic switch in his head.
And he's a perfect Christmas gift for adults or children, or just if you want to keep him with you. We are also joined here by this amazing polite Yeti, as someone called him on Facebook, which is my favorite comment of all time. In case you haven't seen Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, this is a demiguise, but I will say he does look like a very